Well, that was exciting. Hi, everybody. Okay, we're just getting this party started now. Oops. And maybe we're not. Ah, okay, I had it. I did. We're going to try this again. Sorry about this. Okay, now we got it, I think. Wow. Hi, Carol. Yeah, you're here. I almost wasn't, but now I am. So we're doing good, I think. I'm getting a message from StreamYard, which is how I connect everything that my 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 Facebook account is. Oh, connection's going to be lost. Okay, I have to click to reconnect my destination. I'll do that afterwards. I'm not going to do that now. I'm not going to mess with that now, folks. We got a lot going on. Um, oh, I did something incredibly bad today. I have to just quick tell you this story. Nobody's here but Carol, so nobody's going to know. Uh, um, I have a rule: never, ever, ever bring an open container into this office and set it on my desk. And I broke that rule today. And I had a glass of iced tea sitting on my desk and I knocked it over. Carol, remember all those cards that I said I made last time we were at the Robizonia Library? Those very complicated cards, and I said I made like 5 of them. Yeah, they were all sitting right under that glass, so I had to throw them all out. Oh my gosh, I probably threw away about 30 cards. I was not a happy camper, not at all. So that's how my day's going. My poor dog learned a whole new language. Yeah. Oh, I was very upset. Very, very upset, to say the least. Oh, but here I am. I recovered, I recuperated, and here I am. So, what else is happening? Okay, so, I was. Oh, yes, Carol, that was awful. It was absolutely awful. Did you get your Halloween cards done? Are you still working on them? Looked like fun. I was working on cards for your party this weekend. I was. I got pretty much all the kits done, and so that was fun. And believe it or not, I actually started some Christmas cards. Yeah, Christmas cards. Well, the Christmas catalog went live today. Got to do something, right? So I started working on some cards for Christmas. Uh, and oh, what else? All kinds of fun things going on. There's some new paper coming out. Actually, it came out today online. So you have to look online to see it because we didn't have a pre order, so I don't have any of it. I ordered a couple of them, but not many because they're only going to be available until they sell out. So, but I mean, I love what was the paper? Okay, the paper. Let me see if I can. I have. I know there was one that really intrigues me. It's adhesive backed glimmer paper. So it looks like you get a sheet of gold and a sheet of silver together in the pack. And okay, here it is. Two sheets, one of each color, gold and a silver, and it's adhesive backed. It's 12 by 12. So you would cut an intricate thing out of that and be able to peel the backing off and attach it without glue. That might be a thing for you, Carol. I don't know. It's two sheets, 12 by 12, a gold and a silver for $7 in the pack. Then there's one called Shining Christmas. And that's all Christmas, and it's foil paper. And what else do we have? Traditions of Saint Nick, also Christmas. The delight for floral you ordered. This is very pretty. This is it's floral, and it's like a lot of pinks and purples. So it looks pretty. So I ordered a pack of that, and this other one here I like too. It's called Tartan Foil, and it has copper clay, Lost Lagoon, and pebble path in a real pretty foil plaid print. That you get 6 sheets, two each, three double-sided designs, 12 by 12 for $10. So all three of them are available online only because they're online, and we could not pre-order them, so I don't have them to show anybody at this point. I did order them. Shipping hasn't been real fast, so I may not have them for like probably close to 2 weeks. Sorry, guys. So I'm not going to be able to show anybody what they look like. But when they come in, I'll let you know. So I have something fun for tonight. Oh, before we get to tonight, let's see. Just quick reminders. Tomorrow night, Thursday, Warnersville Public Library, 5 to 7. Um, And that paper, by the way, Carol, that's supposed to be right online at the Stampin' Up website or on my store, which is nettyp.stampinup.net. You should be able to. I think they have a what's new thing up. There's a new Christmas kit available, and some of these papers. And there's another a punch that's I don't even know what it is. I don't I didn't look at it a whole lot. It's a punch and a stamp set. The stamp set fits in the punch, so that's available too. Oh, what else? I think let's see. Got the Warnersville Library. We got the United Church of Christ of Robizonia Thursday the 21st from 1 to 3. And we get the Robizonia Library the 27th of September. That's Wednesday at 1:30. Well, I should have that paper by then, I would hope. So that's what's coming up. We have a couple of those things online. What else do we have? Okay, let's see. Walk in the Forest paper. I showed you that last week. $3 of that is going to be donated to Toys for Tot. So $3 from the sale of every pack of Walk in the Forest Christmas paper. That's nice. Toys for Tots. And World Card Making Day is October 7th, which is a Saturday. And Stampin' Up! Is going to be doing a stamp along for that. If you register, you will get the details so that you can order anything you might need to order for World Card Making Day to work along. And then you'll be able to sign in. And I mean, that seems kind of nice, kind of fun. Might be a good thing. So, I think, Carol, everybody forgot because I know I almost forgot because Labor Day weekend, it just it messes you up by a day because it's like today, all day today I kept saying, "What day is it? What day is it?" And up, it is Wednesday. Got to do Facebook. Hi, Connie, you made it. I was just saying, it this day I'm confused. It seems like it should only be Tuesday because of the holiday or Thursday or something. I don't know. I'm off this week for sure. My days are really messed up. So what we're going to do tonight, and if you want to, you can actually do this along with me. I'm doing a one sheet wonder. Running late today. Played golf. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. I can't believe you played golf in this heat. Oh, I was inside all day. I was working on cards and spilling iced tea all over things and making a mess and saying bad things. Uh, yeah, it was bad. It was very bad. So what I want to do, I forgot I needed this other graph paper, grid paper. We're going to do this one sheet wonder. I'm going to show you it. Oh, I started to say, if you wanted to do this along with me, what you need to do is go get yourself, and I'll even give you a few minutes to do this. Go get yourself a piece of 12 by 12 designer series paper, and it should be a print that is kind of a random print, not all in one direction, so you can kind of cut it here, there, and everywhere. And you're going to get a whole lot of different pieces out of it. This piece is this is a good pattern. And if it's a bonus if you like the other side, because you might be able to flip it around. Oh, Carol, thanks for asking. My husband, um, he's cruising. he was out. He was out cutting grass today. We had someone cut our grass for us this week, but he decided that he was going to try and do something else because he's antsy as all get out. He just doesn't want to be in the house anymore. He had to get out and do something. And so he was out cutting some grass. He said, he did it this and that here and there until he got a little too hot and tired out. And then he came in and sat around in the house. So I guess he's getting better. I kind of told him to wait until he sees the doctor to see if it's okay for him to do this stuff. But he really felt like he wanted to do it, so he did. So I guess he's okay. He's getting better. And again, thanks for asking. I do appreciate it. Let's see, I'm grabbing a couple of things that I should have had ready. Okay, so if you get a piece of 12 by 12 designer series paper, here's what we're going to do with it. We are going to cut it. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to be fussy about this to scale or anything. I'm just going to draw you a picture here of what you need to do, and then we're going to do it. Linda, I know, has been sick. She has been out of commission all week. Haven't heard much of anything from her. Her husband, John, had breakfast this morning and said she's getting better, but that was really all he said. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to cut the 12 by 12 piece into 3 strips. One is 5¼ inches. One is 2¾ inches. And one is 4 inches. Okay. Oh, I'm going to get out of the picture so that this is a bigger picture so that you can see it better. There. Okay. So we have our 3 pieces like that. You're going to want to, I don't know, either copy this or take a picture of it or something, do a screenshot. Or I could probably email it to you if that would help. That would probably help, right? So the first piece, we're going to cut this at 4 inches. Then we're going to cut 2 pieces, 2½ and 2½. And then we should have 3 inches left. we're going to cut each one of those 3 pieces 1 inch. Now, we're going to get approximately 10 cards out of this. I'm not going to make all of them today, but I'm just giving you an idea here. If you have a lot of 12 by 12 designer series paper, this is going to give you an idea what to do with it. And let me tell you, this is a really cool idea here. This works out really well. I have a very quick sketchy drawing here, and I'm just copying that. I have, see, this is what I was working from with my notes and everything else. Okay, so here's what you have. Now I'm going to get my cutter out. First, I just want to tell you, I have my 12 by 12 paper. The second thing that I did is I grabbed a couple pieces of cardstock that go with this, just to kind of get an idea of what I'm going to do with it when it's done. I have a piece of petal pink. Is that what that is? Yeah, petal pink. I have a piece of Calypso coral because that's kind of in there. I have fresh freesia because that's in there, and the obvious choice is Night of Navy because that's my background. So I grabbed these 3 pieces, and I know I'm going to use them for bases. So my very first thing I'm going to do here is cut these all for bases at 5.5. I'm cutting them 2 pieces at a time at 5.5. Oh, how was everybody's Labor Day weekend? Did you have a good weekend? Good stuff to do? Doing good stuff? My husband's son came over to visit for a while with his wife. That was nice. We had a nice little visit. I'm scoring these right away at 4.25. One of them is going to be a fun fold. It's going to get some more scores, but the first score is still 4.25, so we're good with this. So this was not a good year to take the pool out. Unfortunately, the liner was leaking. It was time. We found somebody that wanted it. It said a good home, but yeah, we didn't have the pool to go in this weekend. I guess we probably would have been closing it anyway. And it's starting, because when the days start getting so short, it cools off real quick at night, and then it's not so nice during the day. Okay. Do you have your 12 by 12 sheet of DSP? I hope so, because I'm going to start cutting now. So like I said, our first cut here is 5.25. So taking this over here to 5.25. And cutting that. My next cut is here, 2.75. Take that over to 2.75. And I should have 4 inches left. And I do. So that means I cut that right. Now my next piece, I'm taking this here, I have the 5 1/4 piece right here. And I'm going to start cutting it according to what I have here. So I'm going to have a 4-inch piece, 2 2.5 inch, and 3 1-inch. Okay, I'm just sticking those over here to this side. Now my next piece is the 2 3/4 inch piece. And I'm going to cut this at 5 1/4. Another piece 5 1/2. And then I just have a little extra piece left over here, which I'm putting aside. There's use for that too. Then we're going to take our last piece, which is 4 inches. We're going to cut 1 3 inches. The next piece is at 5 1/4, and then we're going to cut it lengthwise, 1 7/8. And 2 1/8, which is what's here. That's for one of our fun folds. And our last piece is 3 3/4 is what's left, and that is correct. So we're going to hang that over there. Now, that's all they're cutting for now. Actually, that's all the cutting, I think, at all. So the first thing I do want to do is a fun fold. And I think, let's see, I have these pieces. I'm only going to do 1 or 2 cards now. I'm just showing you this is just a very cool way to use up your designer series paper. If you have a lot of it laying around in 12 by 12 sheets and you want to use it, start using it up, definitely this is the way to do it. So I'm going to grab a piece of the petal pink and I'm going to do my fun fold like that. So I already have it scored once at the halfway mark. And now I'm going to score the front halfway again. So half of 4 1/4 is 2 1/8. So I'm going to score it at 2 1/8. Get that cut and blade out of the way. And we have one of our 2 1/8 piece. Is here. I think it's this one. That's our 1 7/8. Yes, that's what I want. It's going to fit right on there. So we're going to fold that in half and we're going to fold this back this way. Then we're going to take that piece that's 2 1/8 and we're going to put it right here. And then I'm going to just take a plain piece of white that is 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to put that in the inside for my message and just for a nice clean background. Now, what we want to do here now is just put something in here for a focal point. And what I thought that I would do, since I had pieces cut, but I don't know where they ended up. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab something that I already have cut. I have some pieces cut here. Okay, here we go. Something with, I got some blue, some Night of Navy. That's going to work perfect. And I'm going to look for something that could fill this in, something big. Okay, let's see. Okay, I have something here called Lasting Joy. It kind of fits right in with this. And so I'm just going to go ahead and use these. I have flower, I have an insert, I have a sentiment that says birthday wishes. I'm going to do the sentiment first. I'm going to do it in Night of Navy. I'm just in the center. That's the only thing I'm going to use Night of Navy for. Now, I just dropped a stamp. And I just found it. Thank goodness. Usually doesn't go that easy. So I'm going to, since the flowers in this paper are this pink, and a little bit of Calypso Coral for the center. And I'll do the leaves in garden green. And they just have to kind of randomly go around. I don't want them to look too planned. And a little bit of fresh freesia just to even things out a little bit. And the fresh freesia is just going to be another one of these little flowers here. And it's going to fill in anywhere that there's white spots that I don't want. So those are all the colors that are in the paper. I'm going to keep them handy and I'm keeping the flowers handy just in case I decide to use them again. But I am going to close them up and put them aside because, you know me, I could end up having them in my, I don't know, my elbow or my hair or something. Okay, I'm just going to glue that onto that. Put that right there. And the same thing, you just want to glue it on so that it's on the one side so it doesn't, so you don't glue it shut. And put a little message. Okay, trying to find a little message here that I can put on the inside. I just had an avalanche. I love this stamp set, So Sincere. This is in the new catalog. This has some of the nicest sayings. Maybe that's why I love it, because it's new and they're new sayings. But hope your day is a happy one is a perfect happy birthday filler. So that's going on the inside. Hope your day is a happy one. And again, I will put that in Night of Navy on the inside, right under that circle. I should have kept all my things handy. I want to hide it. I want to make sure it stays hidden. But I might put a flower, a couple more of these flowers here, up under here. Here. Yeah, that's it. And then I will put the Calypso Coral Center. So there's that one finished. The next one is a pretty simple one. We're still using these pieces. So this one's going to be fresh freesia. What I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to take, I have a 4 by 5 1/4 piece. Okay, I'm going to flip it over. And I don't know that I like the fresh freesia under it. So that's why I cut a whole bunch of different colors. Let me look at them, different ones. Oh, okay, so it might go with Night of Navy. So I have the 4 by 5 1/4 piece, and I flipped it over. Then I'm taking the 1-inch pieces and I'm going to put them here across that. They're kind of evenly spaced. Just like that. Now you can do that, or you could just put those 3 pieces right on your background, or you could take a piece of plain white, put that there, and put it under there. And I'm not sure which one I like the best. I'm going to go with the first one. I'm going to go with this. Your other option would be to just put that down as a plain background, as a floral background rather. But I kind of like it this way. So then I'm just going to put these pieces on, start one in the middle and space the other 2 out side by side. So you're getting the idea. The whole thing is to just get a couple pieces, different colored paper that you think goes with the paper you have. Pick your piece of 12 by 12 paper, cut it up the way I showed you to cut it up. And you're not going to get 10 cards out of this because I used 4 pieces right here. But you're going to have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pieces. So you have 12 pieces here. Now, I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4 here and 1 here. So I've used 5. So I still have 7 pieces. I'm going to say that you could probably get, I don't know, you can probably get a couple more, quite a few more cards out of this, right? And I'm thinking of some more fun folds that you could do, or you could just put a piece right here like this and stamp your flower all down the side. This one, what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to take a piece of white. I'll take my tailored tag punch. And again, I'm going to use those birthday wishes. I'm going to use Night of Navy. But I think on this one, I'm going to just stamp a couple of purple fresh freesia flowers on here around randomly all over. And there we go. That is also going to get put up on dimensionals. See, this is just some fairly easy, quick cards. I mean, you can throw together a whole bunch of cards in about an hour, just using a whole bunch of different colored pieces and all your different pieces that you have here. Let's see, I'm still looking. In the So Sincere set, well, that's one that you can say 10 times fast. So Sincere set. There is a Hope You're Feeling Better Soon. And we always need get well cards. I'm so glad this has, that and You're in My Heart and Prayers. I think that's just such a wonderful thing. I love it. I really, really like this set. This one should be on everybody's wish list. So if you haven't had a chance to look through the catalog, look for the So Sincere and put it on your list because it's just a good one. It really, really is. It's one I think you'll reach for over and over and over again. This punch also is new. I forget what it's called, but oops, I just picked up the wrong one. This one says just love spending time with you. I wanted the one that says hope you're feeling better soon. I'm going to put that way. And what I want to do with this is I'm going to grab another piece of fresh freesia, a scrap. And I'm going to grab this punch. Oh, and I didn't put the name of this punch here. I'll do that. I will do that. Because I really don't know what the name of it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it a little bit bigger by cutting it in half. Then I'm going to just put a little glue on the ends of this on either side. Glue the purple to it, the fresh freesia, so that it's sticking out a little bit off the ends. Make sure it's even. That's pretty good. And we'll put that there. And I'll tell you what, on this one, I think I would like to see. I'm really using my punches a lot. I would like to see a couple of little sprigs. So I'm going to grab the bow punch. And I'm just going to punch a couple of little pieces out of this. And stick them there. then I'm going to use dimensionals to put this on. Right there. The inside of this one, I'm going to say you're in my heart and prayers. And you know what? We had a scrap left over. And actually, I am actually going to take some of this, a piece of this, and I'm going to just cut a little piece off of this. And that's not against the rules to change some things around here. So I'm going to cut a little piece off of this and put it in the on the bottom, just for pretty. Oops, that was too long. Of course it is. So that will go right there. So Carol and Connie, looks like no one else is joining us tonight. So here's what I'm going to do. I didn't pick a name tonight because I didn't look at who commented last week. My bad. So what I'm going to do is next week, I'm going to put your name in twice for the two of you being here tonight. And I'll put your name in twice for next week. And I'm going to say goodnight. You get the idea. If you want this pattern, this template for how to cut 12 by 12 paper to get all these extra cards out of it, let me know and I will get it to you in email. You might be able to just take a screenshot of that. Or anyone else who watches this during the week this week that wants this template, send me an email and I will send you an email with the template in it. So these are the 3 cards we made. And like I said, I used one sheet of 12 by 12 designer series paper. I still have a lot of pieces left over that I can make a lot more cards. And I will eventually use them all. I really like this way of doing it, that you can cut them all at once and get them all ready and have them, and they're ready for cards. So, no, I didn't pick a name, Carol. What? You know what? I could. I have it right here. Linda. Linda won the card. Linda's not on. I had said I was going to stick your name in twice next week, and Connie's will go in twice next week. since you guys were the only ones that showed up tonight. I think that a lot of people are off this week because of the holiday and they're not sure what day it is, like me, and where we're going and everything. So there's our cards, and I will see you all next week. Carol, I'll see you Saturday. Thanks for joining. Have a good evening.